Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am Sam Bailey, the Soul Stir, stirring up your hearts and your minds for God. I want to thank you for joining us this week, and I pray that your week is off to a good week. And if you have made up in your mind that you are going to stay positive and to set your proper boundaries and to stay in your word and to meditate, do all the things that will progress your week in the right way, then it will be a good week. If you have not yet done so, please subscribe to the Soul Stir on YouTube. Just click the subscribe button and you will receive notifications when these messages come on. Share this with about 25 people today, and you can be a part of putting inspiration, encouragement, and motivation out into the world. I want to talk today about informed faith. Now, yesterday in my messages, I talked about making decisions, and wise people make informed decisions, right? They just don't sporadically do things. You take information, and based upon that information and from the right resources and from the right sources, you try to make the best informed decision. I understand that. That's wise, that's wisdom, that's what successful people do. But when you talk about faith, people often say that faith is not it has to be treated the same way as a business deal, or deciding what you're going to do for a child, or what you're going to do for your home, or some other choices you have to make on a daily basis. So people often are uncomfortable with what real faith is, because they believe that faith is blind, right? But I like to see that faith is actually being informed about who God is. See, when you know who God is, you don't have to know about how things are going to work out. When you know who God is, it doesn't matter where you are and what situation you find in. I'm informed about God. So people are misinformed about faith. They believe we don't walk by faith, right? Or we don't walk by sight, we walk by faith, which means that I can't see it, but what do I believe? I believe God for it. So I believe in God, and I believe that God can't fail. I believe that God makes no mistakes. I believe in the omnipotence of God. And I know that when I'm with Him and I'm walking with Him and I'm trusting with Him, I can't fail. So faith is being informed not about the answers to your situation. Faith is not being informed about how this circumstance is going to work out. Or how you're going to get whatever it is you're asking for. Faith is being informed about who God is. And looking at His Word, we see who He is. We see how He works. We see how He's worked with others. We can understand and sense the nature of God, that He's loving, He's compassionate, He's merciful, but His ways we can't find out. The Word says that they are past finding out. So once I know that God is not going to consult with me about what He wants to do with me, then I can trust Him. Once I understand that I don't understand everything He's going to do, then I can really learn to trust Him. Once I learn to realize that just because I don't see a viable way out or an answer doesn't mean that God's not working. The Son said that the Father's always working, and He's always working on our behalf, and especially if God be for us, who can be against us? So no, people say, oh, I'm trusting, I can't see what's going on, I need the information. No, you don't need to know the details. All you need to know is who God is. And I pray that you will go into this week and just remind yourself again who God is. He's the creator of heaven and of earth, and all things that we can see and all things that we can't see. So if you are under His subjection, under His rule, under His authority, and He's guiding and directing your life, just go ahead and live knowing that I am informed about who He is. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I know who's working it out. And you can go on and continue to walk by faith and not by sight. Stop treating God like He's some informed decision that you make on your day in and day out basis, where you got to have all the pieces lined up and you got to have all the information in front of you. He's not like that. He doesn't work according to our schedules. He doesn't work on our timetables, and He's not us. So go ahead and have a dynamic week this week. Share this video with about 25 people, and we'll see you next time right here on 4 More Minutes. Thank you. God bless.